We went into the whole experience kind of knowing this would either end in divorce or we would be more codependent than ever. Lead
The
up to
most
it.
intimately we've ever worked together, all day, every day on screen together.
But we could not have made this movie with anyone else. There are very, very intimate scenes, things that we've never even done off camera. So enjoy that.
How are we today? We're diving in together.
We're doing great.
Very different tone than the film's tone, which I'm enjoying, the jubilance. Now, I was just saying to you guys, I've avoided all footage because the buzz around this movie has been one of the longest runs, I think, since A Quiet Place, of staying at a fever pitch hype. My friend Perry has raved about you guys.
Oh, we love Perry.
Thank you,
Collider.
Yeah.
Perry, we love you.
Perry and I have worked together for a decade, and she has been raving about this.
Awesome.
I love Perry. But I've been wondering, for your experience with the marketing being so specific and so weird, what's been your favorite surprise in how this has taken on a life of its own over the year?
Oh, wow. What do you guys think?
Favorite surprise is like, we always knew that like hardcore horror fans would love this thing. You know, we really push the limits. There's great body horror. There's all the good stuff there. But like the surprise has been that people are also calling it a gateway horror movie. And so like people who wouldn't typically seek out this type of movie, they're really loving it. And I think it's because, yes, it's a horror movie, but it's also romantic and it's sweet and it's funny and there's just a little something for everyone.
I feel that with the limited experience, and I'm loving that I'm avoiding it and going like, I'm so scared to love this.
Just feel the vibes without seeing
the actual content.
yet.
That's always what marketing should be, which I think you guys are doing.
Yeah. Oh, Neon is great at nailing
best at what they do.
vibes. Yeah.
And your experience with a 100% Rotten Tomatoes score that is stated 100%, what's that pride even feel like?
I mean, it's absolutely insane. Like at every single step, just making the film was like a dream come true. Getting it into Sundance was a dream come true. Selling to Neon was a dream come true. And now we're at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's just like, what is going on?
I like tomatoes.
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
Prestigious film.
Ah.
And I've heard things like Cronenberg, I've felt vibes like The Substance, and we're getting all these classic horror tropes. But on the other side, I feel like with comedy, there's such an inclination to use those skills in a darker way. And I feel like timing in comedy and the way that you have to navigate improv feels like it would lend itself to horror. And I consider Community the most authentic nerd experience of my media life.
Oh my
that
God.
I think
I
is-
concur.
Like that's what it
Thank
actually feels like to be a
you.
nerd. And there's some real like Hail Marys in your career that I think you've hit some master strokes of comedy, Jump Street, etc. as like a
Thank you.
life moment. So did you use those skills in like a darker way? Did it feel like improv? Did it feel like those same pace moments?
You know, I wouldn't say it didn't feel like improv because all of the comedy or comedic moments in this movie were in the script and they're really situational. I think what was helpful is that because Dave and I have a background in comedy, there's an innate ability to kind of be aware of that tone without hitting it over the head, playing into it. For us, it was all about playing the stakes of every moment in a horror movie and knowing that the comedy would come through because of the writing.
There's also just like nice little bickering moments between us in the movie that people who have been in long-term relationships can definitely relate to. Like, you know, the characters, without giving anything away, but the characters are in certain situations where it's like the craziest shit is happening to them. And they're still like, you know, her character's like, why do you have a lighter? And I'm like, that doesn't fucking matter. Our bodies are fusing together.
The least of our concerns is this one, and that's relationship.
Yes.
And that is what the movie's about, you know?
So I love when couples that work in similar fields can work together, and I love when you can actually use that as an ability to bring you closer together. Do you find that a movie like Together brought you closer together, and did you find that directing people that are so close together, did you feel like a synchronicity, or was it like alarming that there was no going home at the end of the day?
I mean, I definitely felt like it brought us closer together. The cool thing is that Dave, this is our 5th project that we've worked on together. So we've had time to ramp up into this.
We couldn't have pulled the Band-Aid into
Into
Together.
this
We
movie.
needed 4 movies to lead
The
up to
most
it.
intimately we've ever worked together, all day, every day on screen together. I don't know how we're going to top this.
No, we won't. But we went into the whole experience kind of knowing this would either end in divorce or we would be more codependent than ever. Luckily, it's the latter.
Yes.
But we could not have made this movie with anyone else. There are very, very intimate scenes, things that we've never even done off camera. So enjoy that.
A lot of firsts for all of us.
Yeah. And how did it feel for you, Shanks?
I mean, it felt great. Like, honestly, these guys are just they're such pros, but just seeing you on camera together, you have this emotional history from your real relationship. It just kind of elevated what were already great performances. There's this sort of meta reality to the whole thing, which was great. And my relationship's going great.
Shanks has been in a
Happy to hear
relationship
it.
for 16 years.
Approaching 17.
There we go.
Wow, incredible. Now, my last question for you guys. You got a big press day, but I love that you're all venturing into other things, writing, producing Horse Girl, directing, and the experiences from that. And seeing your growth as an actor has been so wonderful for each of you. I really have loved both your careers.
Thanks, man.
And now 17 years, I've got a new anecdote for you.
Exactly.
But the experience of this film feels like it's a launching point for other things. Did you learn anything from him as a director? Did you find anything in making this with him that you want to evolve in your next project?
Oh, wow. I mean, just the innovation of it all, I found incredibly inspiring. You know, I had never read a script like this before. The things that we're doing in this movie I'd never seen on screen before. The way that Michael Shanks was so prepared, but then handled it all with a light touch. We were having so much fun on set every day. I hope that I can bring all of those qualities to the next thing that I work
Shanks
on.
is the most confident first-time director ever. To this day, we've still never seen him stressed. We're almost like waiting for it and wanting it. We thought it was going to be at
The
premiere.
breakdown is coming.
It's been building up, but I don't know. I just really respect his energy on set. He really came in with this like almost kid-like enthusiasm that was so infectious, and it made us all just want to give everything for this movie just to help him achieve his vision.
Thank you, guys, and same back with these two. Honestly, like being on set, it was my first film. I was nervous about it, and just from day one, we had crew on set that have been working in the industry for 40 years, just old grizzled people that move around lights, just coming up to me and saying, "These are the nicest actors we've ever worked with," and it was so true. So it was a great time on set. It was so much fun, and thank you for giving me some credit for that. But it was all you guys, honestly.
We were a great team. It really was a true
Yeah.
collaboration here, and we had a blast.
And the sense of play translates here. And I think that's 100% Rotten Tomatoes. It's translating to audiences. And I think even with darkness, like this film seems to be, that's important to enjoy the experience. So I'm so glad to hear it too.
I will
it's a wild
say,
ride.
I think it's maybe the first ever feel-good body horror movie.
Whoa.
Put that in your pipe.
Yeah, there it is. There's our big exclusive feel-good body horror. Dave Franco, 2025.
The feel-good body horror of the year.
I'm so scared of this movie. Like, the more I learn anecdotally, I'm like, will I survive this experience?
Oh, you will.
I'm so
You'll
excited
come
and
out
scared.
stronger and happier than ever.
We'll do it together.
Also,
Yeah.
you were mentioning you also work with your wife.
Yes,
She dressed you in this beautiful shirt.
she did. She's a stylist.
Will you take her with you to see the movie?
We've talked about it.
Okay.
And it's become a thing where we've been following the marketing and the fact that you guys are doing so much about couples together.
Sure.
And we're literally planning our wedding. So we're in that state of like, oh, the stress, the tension. I'm like, should we see the thing about making us one? Like, that's so.
I feel like
I think you should.
if you wanted, I bet Neon could maybe throw a together themed wedding for you. I bet that's something they would do.
It would save some planning. And it might end in divorce or a great wedding. And one of us will find out.
So that's any indication of what this movie is and how weird things get. Go see it together July 30th.
Neon, marketing impeccable, first time directing impeccable. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so very much. I'm so scared of
Hey,
this
thank you
film.
so much.
Thanks,
for having
man.
us.
Thank
It's great.
you.